my YouTube channel. My name is Adejike. Oh, if you're new here, welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome. I feel like my budding place as well. Yeah, it's good. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a 2021 update. I did a live update, I think mid this year. Yeah, so I'm back with a 2021 update. I'm gonna fill you up with how my 2021 has been, and it's been amazing, honestly. So let me get right into it. I'll be dividing this video into two parts. So the first part of this video, I'll talk about my wins, and the second part will be my losses stroke lessons. I don't call them losses, but for me, I learned a lot today and my lessons. So let's get right into it. My wins. So for the wins, your girl was overthinking. So prior to today, I legit thought I did not win this year. I legit thought this year has been the worst. I remember talking to somebody, was it last week or last 2 weeks? I was like, this has been my worst year. And it was because I was seeing things on Twitter. They asked things like, oh, what have you achieved this year? And I asked myself a question, okay, Adejike, what have you achieved this year? What have you achieved? And I couldn't answer the question because it felt like I lost. It felt like I had goals, I had dreams, I had like things I wrote out that this year I would get them, and I didn't get them. But funny enough, I had things that I got. So I was using Twitter Standard. I'm a very active Twitter user, and trust me, things you consume actually start to affect you if you do not know that. So be careful of what you consume. So moving forward, on Twitter, I've been seeing people, graduating, moving out of the country, just to a new dispensation, getting new jobs. You see, oh, they tripled my salary, all those kind of things. And me, I was just like, God, when is my turn? So I didn't get these things, and it made me feel like I did not win. Every single time I compared myself to the people on the internet, if I should just compare and put it, I'm like, I did not measure up to this, and it made me feel bad. So when I was thinking, I felt like, oh, I did not win anything this year. It made me feel like I didn't get things done. But I had to sit down and reevaluate myself and see the things I got right this year and the things I did not do right. So let me start with my wins. So if you know me, I got my camera in December, ending of December. So if you had seen my videos around that period, they were horrible. I could not navigate it. I didn't even know how to focus. I didn't know anything about lenses. I didn't know anything about camera, and it made me cry so much. Shout out to AK. AK pulled me through. So AK is not in Lagos, he's in Abuja. He just told me, okay, I'll do a Zoom call with you, and he put me through. But still, it was still me against the world. I still had to deal with it because it's a lot. Like, camera is not a one-day job. But then I thought it was a one-day job. I thought, okay, I'm just know how to do this, set it, and I'm good. So at that point, I was struggling, and it was making me cry. So I said, you know what? I would dedicate like an hour every night before I sleep to watch videos, and I would hold my camera and do as they do and YouTube. So I started doing that, and it worked. See, let me tell you, I'm big on people helping me directly. Like, oh, I'm seeing the person who to help me, and I would do it, and I learned faster that way. But I didn't get that, and I didn't have the luxury of that, and I had to move. Like, a very what's the word, I don't like crying over spilled milk. I move on from things very fast, and I'm very grateful that I have that. I'm a kind of person, I move on from things very fast. So if something happens to me, I might sulk a bit. Obviously, I'm human, but I'm saying, what next? Okay, moving on, what next? So that's the kind of mentality I have, and has helped me. Trust me, I think that's the best way to think about life. So it helped me. I learned how to handle my camera. I'm not saying I'm a pro now, but if you watch those videos and watch this one, the difference is clear. Another thing, these things are concerning my YouTube. Another thing I started doing this year, I started editing on my laptop. So last year, I decided, when I got my camera, because I checked out a couple of softwares to use, I started using Wonderchef Filmora, and I was like, okay, this is hard. I started learning it. I started doing the same thing watching videos every night, and it helped me. Trust me, when I started, it was horrible too. It was dark. Those times in my life were dark times, to be honest. I just really hope this fan is not going to disturb my video. Anyways, those times were dark times in my life. I swear I couldn't explain it to my friends because they don't edit videos. I feel like if you don't have people in your field, they can't really relate to what you're saying. So I didn't blame them. I just used to complain, and I'm very grateful that they listened. They'll just listen to me whine and sulk a bit. But I'm very grateful that I went from Filmora to Final Cut Pro. Like, okay, I just started using Final Cut Pro. I've used it for like 3 of my videos or 2, and honestly, like, I can't believe I did it. Like, I'm doing this, and sometimes I actually just sit down to think about it, like, wait, what, girl, you're doing this for real? And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm super grateful for this journey. YouTube has really changed my perspective on things. Like, I see things differently now. I'm more patient. Yeah. So moving on to the next thing, my next win this year. My next win for this year is patience. Like, I used to be a patient person. It took me a while to actually learn forgiveness, and so yeah, I learned patience this year. So for this year, it was the patience that helped me learn those things I learned. Because if I wasn't patient enough, I wouldn't have learned those things. And patience actually held me through. Like, everything that happened to me this year was patience. Like, everything was hinged from patience. Every single thing. Learning those things, friendship heartbreaks, everything I went through this year, patience helped me. Like, it was hinged on patience, and I'm super grateful that I learned that. Another win for me this year is I said NYSC, and I'm working in a place I like, in a place that I really wanted, and I got it. Yeah, and I'm so happy for the people I work with. A couple of annoying ones that I can still deal with, but honestly, I'm super grateful for this journey in particular. It has been exciting. It has been a ride that I love. Like, it's been amazing, honestly. I'm grateful for everybody that I work with. They're super amazing. So now let's move to the lessons of this year. Okay, let me start with my health issues. Okay, I don't have health issues in Jesus' name, amen. So in my first life update, I talked about the fact that I lost my sense of smell and taste. So let me give you the full details. So that started when I was in Kano State, during when I was in school, and I had like this cold, because Kano is very cold and hot. So this is where it is. So I had this major cold that I had like sore throats, everything. So I lost my sense of taste and smell, but I thought it was because of the catarrh and cough I had. So everything cleared, and I couldn't still taste and I couldn't smell. But I was like, okay, if you come back. So I came back to Lagos, went for NYSC. We did a test and it was negative. I was like, okay, I don't have COVID. Okay, so what next? So after camp, I decided to go to the doctor, because I was like, okay. But I was very skeptical because I know healthcare is very expensive, and I had to go to a specialist. So it was really pricey. When I went for my first consultation, I spent almost 100,000 naira. Yeah, almost. I can't remember. Was it 70,000? I don't remember. But that alone shook me. Like, what? So I got tired of it, because they were just giving me different things to keep spraying in my nose. Now let me give you the most heartbreaking part of not being able to smell. Not being able to smell is one thing. It's like, okay, I can't smell. Now, the thing that was affecting me was that if I'm out, or if there's an intense smell or a thick smell somewhere, I perceive it. I don't perceive it, but there's an irritating smell going on in my nose that is giving me a headache. So my head is constantly banging throughout the process, and it's killing me. I can't do anything about it, and it made me cry. At the point, I think I was depressed. I was going through that part of my life, and I couldn't explain it, because every single time I talk to somebody I cannot taste and smell, they're laughing, oh, it's COVID, and everybody's laughing, and I'm like, nah, this is not a joke, I'm serious, I can't smell. Like, so I just learned to hold it to myself. Yeah, so I stopped seeing the doctor, because I kept, every single time I go to the hospital, I had to pay money, and I stopped. I was like, you know what? The last time I went there, the doctor was like, okay, use this particular one for a month. If it doesn't come back, in my mind, I knew I wasn't coming back. I was like, no, I'm going to leave this to God. So I left it to God. I'm not saying right now I can smell perfectly well. It still happens to me, but I can smell. Now I can differentiate between the orange smell and the strawberry smell. Like if you spray something, I can differentiate it. Although it's not really I won't catch it immediately, but I can, and I'm really grateful. That part really was rough for me, and I don't know, it was like a hole that I had to stay in for a while before I came out. I couldn't really explain at that point when I was going through it. So I just did me, of course. I still had to go to work and all of it, so I just did my shit. So another thing I think I lost this year, I don't really want to talk about it yet on my channel because I'm still healing from it, and it really brought a lot of changes in my life. And I lost friendships, I lost people that I could call family. Yeah, so it really turned things around for me. And to be honest, yeah, I'm really happy that that thing happened to me, because I've never had a major thing like that shake me before. And I'm like, I really surprised myself that I still stood. Like, I did not, I moved, obviously I cried, I wept. This year I wept. This year I actually wept for real. But I'm grateful for that event because it changed my perspective on things. I now learned that I have to put myself first, because I realized that I was literally always pouring into people and they were not pouring into me back. Like, at the point where I now needed people to be there for me, they weren't there. So I had to tell myself, like, okay, check it, I can't be crying over spilled milk as usual. So I moved. I can't even believe I kept creating content during all those periods. It felt like I was pretending. But I won't call it pretending. I think I was showing up for myself at every point. We as human beings, we really need to learn how to show up for ourselves. Like, be there. Nobody's got you apart from you. So just show up, show off, whatever. Just do it. So I did a lot of that for myself. So lessons learned. And I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for everything that happened to me this year, because it really made me. Yeah, I forgot to add this win. This year, when I was going through my analytics, was it day before yesterday, I noticed that this year I had over 3,200 watch hours. So right now, I told you I was close to monetization, but there's sad news. There is this 365 days policy for YouTube as to your 4,000 watch hours. So for the so it rolled over because I've been on YouTube for over a year. So I have like close to 4,000 for that one. If my camera is about to die. Yeah, so I passed my 365 days, so it rolled over. So right now I'm still like, I still have about 500 more hours to get, or 600 more hours to get to the threshold, because it rolled over. So if you're watching this, please watch my videos. Please watch my videos. I have a playlist where you can play my videos. Let me get monetized, guys. Let's do this together. I need your help so much. Please play my videos. Please, I'm begging you shamelessly. Please play my videos. Yeah, so this year I crossed over 3,200 watch hours, and I didn't believe it because I was really scared. This thing is not as easy as it looks. That, oh, you just get people to watch your videos. More, if you're doing YouTube, you understand. If you know, you know. Honestly, like, it's not easy for a small creator. Another thing this year that really hurt me was I lost my Instagram account and I had to start over. So if you're watching this, I'm going to put in my Instagram name on the screen. Make sure you follow me, like my pictures, comment, you know. How? Yeah, I lost my Instagram and it shocked me because, well, I was still growing on Instagram, but at least I still had like, I had like a family there. I had people that if I dropped my stuff, they would watch. And I just lost it, and I was like, ha, God. I kept appealing, they made me hold different papers as to getting my account back. And it didn't work. And I was like, you know what? I'll just open a new account. So I put like 2, they took it down. Then this one stayed. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm really happy. At least I have like 500 and something followers. And I know that's small, but really I'm grateful that it stayed. Because what? Not having an Instagram would have been worse. So yeah, my wins and my losses, lessons, I don't know, I think everything made 2021 beautiful for me. I feel like everything had to happen to me for me to be here now. I feel like it was a phase. So I'm grateful for everything that happened, the bad ones, the ugly ones, the beautiful ones, the good ones. I'm grateful because it could have been worse, and I'm grateful regardless. I'm happy. So um as usual, I will always give a motivational speech. This year, I've given the most motivational speech in this world. I don't know. Even in my videos, every single time I'm trying to talk to somebody, because let me just say why I do it. I do it because at the point where I was going through those parts, there were some people's videos that kept me going, and I want to be able to reach people to, even if it's just one person that watches my video and I speak to the person honestly. I'm honestly very grateful that I did, because I know it's hard. Navigating life is really hard. So if someone is going to watch my video and feel better, honestly, that's the point. I want you to feel better when you watch my video. I want my video to be a form of therapy for you. That when you see my face and you hear my voice, you're happy. It gets better. And yeah, so this is my 2021 update, and I really hope you enjoy this video. If you skipped any part, kindly go back to where you start skipping from, or go back to the beginning and start again, because I really spoke to you in the beginning that I need to watch her. So just go back there and start again. Yeah, so go back, share this video with your friends, your family members, your mommy, your daddy. They will like it. When they see me, they'll be happy. I'm a very fine girl. Yeah. So thank you for watching the video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe. Is a red something somewhere around? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, share, comment. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think about this video. I want to know how your 2021 has been. Tell me what you what has kept you going throughout the year. Tell me your wins. Tell me what you've learned. I want to speak to you in the comment section. Let me know, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.